Habari. Name is Paul Kamau, Vice Chair, Nakuru. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Chris Kibeca, Secretary. Thank you. And of course, I'm Francis Olele, Chairman of Kenya County. Once again, napenda kuwakaribisha kwa mkutano. Ni mkutano mfupi sana. Nishukuru sana watu wa media ambao wako mkutano pamoja na kila mtu ambaye hapa. This decision to call this meeting was made by this executive. As you know, we were just elected in this office the other day. Na tuko katika njia za kupanga mikakati za kufanya kazi yetu. Unajua kuchaguliwa katika ofisi ni jambo moja, lakini kufanyia wanasoka kazi ni jambo lingine. So sisi tumetaka tuwe na mikakati, na hiyo ofisi ikakaa chini ikaangalia Nakuru County nzima, ikaona kuna viongozi wengi, lakini kuna watu ambao tunaweza shirikiana nao kufanya nao kazi. So hatuna mambo mingi sana leo. Leo tungependa tu labda unveil committee zetu. Tunataka tueleze ni kina nani watafanya kazi gani katika mpira wa Nakuru County. Na sisi tunaomba sana kama mimi mwenyekiti pamoja na hiyo ofisi. Sisi tunafanya kazi kwa unity. Tangu tuchaguliwe tunafanya kazi pamoja, na tumekaa mikutano kama mbili to make some decisions. One of the decisions is that we are going to have one working committees. Today we are going to unveil 5 working committees ambazo ni LCC, Leagues and Competition Committees. Alafu tutaenda kuunveil pia Referees Committee. Alafu tutakuwa na Youth Committee, Women Committee, na tutakuwa na Technical Committee. These are committees that will assist this office to do day-to-day operation of football. And each committee has got its mandate ambayo tuna expect itafanya kazi vizuri. Wananchi wa Nakuru wako na hopes nyingi sana kwetu kama ofisi. Wana matarajio mengi sana kwetu. Na yote haiwezi fanyika bila nyinyi. Na ukiona umeitwa kwa mkutano, of course utakuwa kwa one of the committees. Kwa hivyo tuko na imani na wewe as an individual. Wewe bila ta committee as an individual. Na hizi committee tumejaribu kuselect watu kulingana na capability yao ya kufanya kazi kwa hiyo committee. Elections zilisha na tushachaguliwa kwa ofisi, na sisi tulikaa chini tukasema hatuta discriminate anybody katika football. Maybe kwa sababu ya affiliation ya politics kwa election ambayo ilipita ama jambo lingine. So sisi tumeamua kufanya kazi na kila mwanasoka Nakuru County for the benefit and for the good of game in Nakuru County. Lengo letu likiwa kuinua vipaji vya wachezaji katika mpira wetu. Kwa hivyo sitachukua muda sana. Nitataka sana nitapatia wenzangu hapa mbele watasema neno moja. Alafu wakishasema neno moja, nitarudi nitataja committees na members wa hizo committees. I'm sure hata nyinyi mko hapa. Maybe wengine hawajajua kwa committee gani. So, nitakuwa nataja kusema committee kwa fulani. But before that, ningependa tusikie sauti ya viongozi wenu hapa mbele ambao tumechaguliwa nao pamoja. We are working as a team.
Another thing is I want to encourage you guys. In whatever committee utaplesiwa, do it like it's, do it with your best, do it with your all. Kwa sababu I can assure you, I personally was last time in the committee and now I'm here as the youth representative. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu I did my heart. I did my heart out. If it were not doing my heart out, singekuwa hapa. So I want to encourage you guys, do it with a passion, do it with love, do it like it's all yours. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to working with you guys. I'm looking forward for a very productive season. Asante.
Okay, mjambo. Yangu itakuwa machache. Ila tu nitawaomba ni kwamba kama utachaguliwa kwa committee, nitaomba tufanye kazi vizuri na tufanye kazi pamoja. katika ile elections ambayo imepita kuna mambo ambayo iliweza kuleta maneno mengi, na baadhi ya hizo maneno yalikuwa yanatoka kwa hizo committee. Unajua nyinyi perform poa, sisi pia tutakuwa na ni kweli, lakini kama kuna mambo huko chini hivi tunawasasa nyinyi mnafanya mambo huko chini itatushinda, si kweli? So mimi naomba tu tusikane na tufanye kazi pamoja, ndio.
Good afternoon. Once more, my name is Erick Kurgat, Erick. Nitasema machache sana. As a youth rep, there is a lot of things that we expect from all the committees. All the committees, mahali utakuwa, let us go fully professional, let us focus, let us deliver, let us be very passionate. Kwa hii ball pia kuna challenges mingi, tunafaa kujitolea, we push, we do what we are supposed to do, and your success is our success. And we are one family. If we fail in one committee, all of us fails. If we do well in all committees, all of us do well. Saa hii tushamaliza election. Expectations are very high. And those expectations, we cannot meet the expectation as the executive without you people. So lazima tushikane mkono, tufanye kazi sisi wote kwa bidii na kwa pamoja. Otherwise, ninawatakia mema. I want to recognize one of my friend competitor mwenye tulishindana naye kwa election na kwa hapa. Karibu sana. Yes, start. Hiyo haingepita kama singesema, kwa sababu in any competition it's just an election. After election lazima tuchape kazi, na hiyo kazi yenye tunafaa kuchapa, kuna ile maono na feel lazima tuifanye kwa youth. Pia I bring on board the people that we competed with, tutaifanya kila kitu yenye inafaa kufanyika vizuri. Otherwise, I'm wishing you all the best na Mungu awabariki sana. Thank you.
Okay, once more, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you and, for being part of those who will be working together to make Nakuru football better. So much has been said, but mine is just to record. Elections are over. It's all about delivery. It's all about uplifting the football of Nakuru. I know for the executive, just that we have that the grace to be leading this time. We are not better leaders. There are better leaders in Nakuru County than us. But now that we are the ones who are elected, I'm praying that we support each other so that let the impact be felt. Kuresoi North, Kuresoi South, everywhere in Nakuru. And it's through these committees that we can make that work. Many a times we feel as if there are gaps. Let the committee members be those who fill the gaps. We cannot see every corner of Nakuru, but through the committees we can be felt at the grassroots. The committees work hand in hand. So there is no committee that we can say it's autonomous. If let's say it's youth committee, we'll need the LPC, we'll need the referees committee. So we work together, and in case there is any challenge, let's come together, spell it out, work it out, so that we can work for a better Nakuru. I know at times there may be disagreement, but they always say a little talk can solve so much. Thank you so much. Welcome on board.
My name is Paul Kamau, and Vice Chair. So as my colleagues have said, mine just to echo. Jua kwamba mumechaguliwa because you guys you can deliver. It's all about the hard working and the passion that you have in football. The particular department ama committee ambayo mtapewa, so we expect you a lot. So Nakuru County expects a lot from you. I know there is challenges. We know there is a lot of politics. Hata tutatoka hapa already tutapata zile politics, but guys, I think we're mandated to make sure you deliver to the Nakuru County. As you all know, we cannot learn. Hatuwezi fanya vitu as executive, but we need the departments ambazo zitasaidia because tuweze tukachapa kazi. So each and every department ambayo mtu anawekwa, need to see the success. So we as a country, we believe on you, and that's what my on board. Because with you, you know the way that we are Nakuru County, at least we will be able to reach our objective. So I wish you all the best, and for sure, I know guys, you can deliver. Asante.
Once again, I'm Francis Olel. I'm the chairman of the Competition Committe County. As I told you in my opening remarks, so I elected in this office just the other day, and maybe football stakeholders, their hopes are very high, and they expect a lot from us. That's why we sat down and decided to have some individuals or expertise or people who can assist us run this office. So as I told you, we have 5 committees, and these are the committees that we'll be having. It's a requirement of the FKF Constitution that each committee be chaired by a member of the executive. So each of these members will be chairing a certain committee, except me. Maybe I'll not be in any committee for the obvious reason. So the first committee is Leagues and Competition Committee. This is a committee that is mandated to run the league, manage all competitions in the county, ensure that when tournaments are there are well coordinated, fixtures come on time, standings, and all other things like registration of players, issuing of players' cards, everything. So Leagues and Competition Committee is a very important committee, and with this kind of committee, you see you need very competent people. And according to this office, they managed to get some names which are here, but I'm going to read them. Of course, the committee will be chaired by Chris Kibeca. Chris Kibeca is my secretary. This executive decided that Chris Kibeca will be chairing the LCC. LCC means Leagues and Competition Committee. Members of that committee will be Evans Ompati. Evans Ompati utasimama watu wakuone. Yes. So another member of LCC will be Kenneth Otieno. Another member of Leagues and Competition Committee will be Franklin Alvula. Then we have Tony Kuria, is another member of LCC, Tony Kuria. So another committee is Referees Appointment Committee. So the committee will be chaired by John Onono, who is my treasurer. John Onono will chair the committee. And the members, the first member will be Fred Wapula. Another member will be Julius Squire. And the fourth member will be Caroline Kless. Now we are on the technical committee. So the committee will be chaired by Paul Kamau, who is my vice chair, just left me here. And members will be one, Victor Mondi. The other member will be Victor Mondi, James Angila, Mark Lemisi. Now, youth committee is a committee that its mandate mainly is to deal with youth football in the county. The committee will be chaired by, of course, by Erick Kurgat, who is our elected youth rep. And the members of the committee will be one, Vincent Mulama, and another member will be Violet. Another member will be Joshua Award. Women committee, of course, this is the committee that its mandate is entirely on women football. The committee will be chaired by Calista and Moraa, who is our women rep. And members of the committee will be one, Morina Cheng, number two, Tabitha Karaoke, then we have Joking Gachumore. Thank you, members. Those are the 5 committees ambassador unveiled today. With time, we may come up with another committee going by the concern. We are considering to have a committee called resource mobilization. We are still trying to see how we approach that issue. But one word I want to tell of the committee members, in whichever committee that you have been appointed, this is a mandate of 4 years, and our expectations are very high on you. Kindly do it your best. Give it your best. Make sure that you protect the image of this office. You protect the image of Football Kenya Federation under our president. Make sure that wherever you do out there, now from today you are not just like anybody else. You are the face of the federation. Protect the federation and make sure that you do the correct thing. No discrimination in any way. Sisi si watu wa kulipisha kisasi. Kishachaguliwa kwa ofisi, lazima tufanye job. We are serving everybody. Mimi ni chairman wa kila mtu. And I've said that this is the third time I'm saying it in a public forum. So kindly, as you go out there, make sure you protect the name of this federation. Now, I'll give each member one word as you speak. Maybe kusema kitu kimoja, 1 minute, acceptance speech, or accept a word of acceptance. Pia tunaweza kuwa tumesema tumekuwa point kwa committee na tena pia uko na shughuli zako, so tutaanzia ile tu dakika moja kusema kwa hivi na hivi. Tutaanza na Fred Wafula. Karibu.
Good afternoon once more. My name is Fred Wafula. I am the member of the Referees Appointment Committee, Nakuru County. I take this chance to thank our chairman and his entire executive for giving me this chance, and I promise I will do to my best. I only ask for everyone's support and ask God to give us wisdom and grace to do our best.
Good afternoon. My name is Julius Kwaya. I would like to thank the executive led by the chairman, Francis Ogele. Thanks for trusting in me. I accept. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank Mr. Chair for the trust that you invested in me. Again, I've had the opportunity to work with these individuals previously, and we did a pretty good job, and it's amazing that they still had that trust in me to again, and I look forward to working with them for the next 4 years. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Arunjoki Ngachu Moreu. I want to thank the committee, mostly the chair, for trusting in me and for giving me this opportunity. I accept, and I believe we will work together to take football to the next level. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Victor Monde, coach at St. Andrew's Story. This is my second time I'm coming to this committee, technical committee. The last time we did a very good job to ensure that we had a lot of coaches who are trained, but we never stopped there. We are still going to work on that. I think we are going to work more on the challenge, especially on the higher level, maybe CAF C and CAF B. And there's our target so that we have many coaches who are well equipped with the knowledge. And there's our entire, from last time, that was our entire dream, and we can continue working towards that. Chairman, I want to say thank you once again for trusting me and your committee, for being chosen for the second time. It means I did something good. So I wish you all the best, guys. Let's continue working together, and I hope you're going to do a good job. Thank you so much.
Habari zenyu? Kwa majina naitwa Mark Lemisi, kocha hapa Nakuru. Nasema asante sana bwana chairman kwa kunipa nafasi ya kufanya kazi na hii ofisi. Nitafanya kazi ile ambayo mmenipatia. Asanteni.
Maureen, nashukuru chairman kwa kuniappoint kwa hii shughuli ya women football, and I promise siwezi kuangusha. Asanteni.
Afternoon. Majina ni James Angila, former youth rep Nakuru County. So at least nimeingia kwa technical committee, najua at least tutafanya more coaching course. At least pia Nakuru, bodi ya Nakuru ende to another level. Thank you Nakuru FKF office for kunichagua kuwa katika committee member. Thank you.
Habari ya mchana. Kwa majina naitwa Vincent Mlama. Nashukuru bwana chairman kwa kunichagua, kwa kuniappoint kwa hiyo committee. Tumekuwa tukifanya hii kazi, basa penye tunajua kidole kimoja kiui chawa. So nashukuru sana kwa hiyo nguvu yenye nimepata, najua tutafanya mengi. Nashukuru, asante.
Good afternoon. I'm Violet Sotieno. I've been appointed as youth committee, and I appreciate so much, and I'm really grateful to Bwana Oliele and the entire executive for trusting in me. I think this is the most exciting and maybe a complicated or a very tricky department, because this is a stage whereby football starts and begins. So when we mess at this point, it means that the whole country or the whole football fraternity messes. And if we succeed, I think the whole country will succeed. So together with Bwana Kurgat and my fellow committee members, I think we have a task ahead of us. Let us work together and make Nakuru great. Thank you.
Amjambo. My name is Stephen Joshua, and I'm not a black sheep. I'm at the right place. Watu huwa wanadifaa ideological, but tukiwa na logic moja, after hiyo process tunasuluhisha kila kitu na tunasonga mbele. Tuko hapa kwa sababu ya football. On that day, football ilishinda. Anybody who had a good will in football aliweka differences kando, na saizi kuna jukumu tu moja pekee yake. Jukumu ni kupeleka ball mbele, si ndio? Hiyo ndio objective yetu sisi wote. Mimi nimefurahia kupata appointment kutoka kwa executive and work to my best ability. You have my trust. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, the executive, thank you, led by the chairman, thank you. This is my second time. First, I served in the youth committee. Now I'm at the LCC. I take this opportunity once again to say thank you. My names are Aligula Franklin. Thank you for the opportunity.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kenneth Otieno Odongo. First of all, allow me to say this: I'm profoundly honored and exceedingly humbled to accept this particular position of being a member of the LCC. My journey in FKF leadership started 5 years ago when I was appointed Secretary, Gilgil Sub-County, and today I'm happy to say I'm the Chairman, Gilgil Sub-County. That has been a culmination of hard work in terms of leadership and, of course, taking football to higher levels of echelons. Number two, for the sake of media, maybe I would like to clarify that these members are from across our 11 sub-counties. That is why it was imperative to know that I'm from Gilgil, and I believe other sub-counties have been incorporated. And with this regard, allow me to thank our able chairman and his entire team for having seen it fit to give us this particular opportunity to serve for the next 4 years as members of various jurisdictions as we take football to greater heights of prosperity. Lastly, is to say that an election is not an event, it's a process. And what you see being unveiled here today is part of the process, because you cannot activate your goal or dream without a team. The 5 teams are interdependent, but dependent on the executive. We cannot work alone, they cannot work alone. So we are here to make it possible and to take Nakuru football activities bigger and better to the next level. With those few remarks, allow me to say thank you very much. Asanteni sana.
Then, kwa majina naitwa Tabia Kariuki, ni coach wa coach, na ninashukuru sana kwa kuchaguliwa kwa hiyo committee na ninakuachua kazi tutafanya. Asante.
Pia kutoka maybe closing remarks from my colleagues here. Tanza na youth rep.
Once again, good afternoon. Kwa majina tena ni Kurgat, Nakuru County Youth Rep. I want to appreciate all of you for accepting to be part of this Nakuru County football fraternity, where you'll be serving in various committees. I really want to appreciate that we are coming together with one purpose, na hiyo ni shughuli ya football. Hatuna mambo ingine. Ya pili, I want to mention something on specifically the youth committee. Tuko na kazi kubwa hapa Nakuru, we need to, kuna mambo mingi tunafaa kufanya. Lazima tuweke a very good structure on what we want to do at what time. Lazima tuweke objectives yetu ya short term objectives, tuweke long term objectives, and then we do evaluation. Tusikae tu pia tumeshachakuliwa, tumepewa opportunity and we are not moving forward. So lazima tukuwe na plan yetu kama youth committee that I will be chairing. Na tutafanya mambo mingi, and I want to assure you that we are going to work as one team. Tutafanya kazi poa. I'm one person who believes in a consultative leadership. Will consult a lot. Tutafanya kazi pamoja na the other committees pia tunawategemea sana, especially the technical committee. Hapo kwa youths, if we don't work close with you people, tusipokuwa na the right coaches handling these youths at that level, mambo itakuwa ni ngumu. So tutaomba tushirikane na nyinyi, being chaired by vice chair with our short term objectives. Kabisa tunaomba tukuwe na very good number of coaches who are handling the youths, na hiyo ndio tunaomba sana. We will have our own plan with my good friends here. The good and the most fortunate thing is I'm in a group of good friends that I believe we have one main objective. Sisi mambo ya siasa tulimaliza. Immediately after election I called him and we have been talking with Filex, my friend here, we have been talking with him. We really want to focus on youth football. Ile tutaomba sisi ni tunaomba usaidizi wenu. The women football tutakuwa na nyinyi. Technical committee tutakuwa na nyinyi. Watu wa referees tutakuwa na nyinyi. And wale watu wa kuandika mabarua mingi tutapatana na nyinyi pale LCC. Tunataka tuchape kasi. Sisi hatunanga mambo mingi. Otherwise as Nakuru branch tumesema all eyes are looking upon us. If one committee fails, all of us fails. I want to repeat that. Tufanye kazi kwa pamoja. Tuwasiliane na tusaidiane. Pale kwa referees committees mtushike mkono. Pia tukianguka hapo kila kitu inaanguka. So I'm wishing you all the best as we finalize. I want to thank my fellow executive members, starting from the chairman, for entrusting in these people, giving them opportunity. Let us give them freedom to do what pertains their committee. Otherwise, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Good afternoon, everyone. God is good and all the time. Nataka kuchukua fursa hii kumshukuru Mungu kwa uongozi huu na pia kwa wenzangu hapa na pia kwa nyinyi wote. I will be vibrantly and wholeheartedly dedicated to lead the committee of women. I'm also very passionate on women football and wenye nimepewa pia tumeweza kurelate na Njoki kidogo and I've seen that nimepewa the best of the best. So I expect the best of the best from you guys. Na I'm very sure these 4 years tutafanya the best. Sindio? For the others, I want to wish you all the best. What I want to ask from you, we are now a family and we are now colleagues. Pahali mtaona, maybe mtu amekosea, hold our hands, tuko free, tushikane mkono, tusikemeane, tushikane mkono, to move pamoja. Mjue your unity will take us far. Tukiunite, I think teamwork is everything. Teamwork is everything kwa hii uongozi wetu. So I'm looking forward to a very, very, very vibrant term. And naomba Mungu sana tuweze kushikana na tumalize vyema hii term. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Karibu tena. Mimi nitaongea machache. Kwanza nitashukuru bwana chairman kwa kuniweka kwa hiyo komiti ya referees. Nitaongea machache sana na wale ambao tutafanya nao kwa hiyo department ya referees appointment committee. Tumekuwa na mambo mengi na hata nyinyi mnaweza kujua, na hata wakati ambapo tulikuwa kwa campaign hiyo docket ya referees iliweza kutusumbua kidogo maneno mengi. So mimi naomba bwana chairman na wale ambao nitakuwa nayo committee tutashirikiana, tufanye kazi pamoja, na kuna mambo ambayo pia tutabadilisha, si ndio? So ni hayo tu machache, sina mengi. Wale ambao wamekuja nimesema ni asante, si ndio? Tutachapa kazi.
Kwa majina ni Chris Kibeca Mwebia. Nataka kuwashukuru sana and as a secretary najua tutakuwa na interact na almost every committee sana. So naomba cooperation naomba tuweze kufanya kazi pamoja na with teamwork. For the leagues and competition, thank you, executive. I'm seeing a very balanced committee, particularly for LCC, because we got a brain behind the systems. Bwana Ombati, najua hapo maneno iko sawa. Bwana Senator, siku hizi imekuwa ni bwana wa mabarua. So I'm promising hakuna barua itachelewa. Yeah. And then we have a brain FIFA Connect. Anything to do with cards, tutaweza kusaidiana vizuri. So for LCC executive balance committee vizuri sana. Nashukuru sana. Asanteni sana. Zile mashida zetu tumekuwa nazo hapo nyuma, I'm promising hazitakuwa. Na mtaweza kunisupport tuweze kuendelea vizuri. Asanteni sana. All the best. Na tafadhali, I know at times haikuangi a walk in the park. So anytime tunapata kuona challenges, kwanza calm down, let's talk to each other and the solution itapatikana. Mungu awabariki.
Yes, mjamoni tena. I think for me nikusema asante sana. I think vile kila moja amekuja hapa, I see vibrant, I see passionate, I see very hardworking members of the committee. And that's what we need as Nakuru County. So I believe you guys will deliver. I believe the department ama committee ambayo umepewa ni department ambayo you do your best on it. And thanks a lot for the executive. At least we have done the balancing. And definitely penye uko, you know, it's the position that you can deliver. We as Nakuru County Executive, I think it's all about delivering. We want to deliver all the expectations kwa committees, and you know it's only the committee that will make the objective ama kazi executive kuonekana. Thanks a lot executive, because I was also in charge of the technical for the last 4 years. We have done a lot of coaches for the CAF-D. Also we have more coaches ambao wamefanya CAF-C, and also we have the CAF-B that Jimmy recently ndio alikuwa kwa hiyo class. So I believe me and my committee having a very competent coaches led by Mark ambayo is a senior will make sure that we have enough coaches kule grassroots CAF-D as we come to CAF-B and also CAF-C hata ikiwezekana CAF-A. So I believe you can do better and have more coaches in Nakuru County. Thanks a lot and I wish you all the best kwa kila committee. Asanteni sana.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Prince Oliele. I'm the chairman of Football Kenya Federation Nakuru County. Today, we came here to unveil our 5 committees, namely Leagues and Competition Committee, Referees Appointment Committee, Women Committee, Youth Committee, and Technical Committee. These are committees that will assist my Nakuru County Executive to ensure that football in Nakuru County is well managed, and maybe to ensure that our leagues are well correctly managed and all other activities. So what we'll be doing is that these committees will be having their meetings and they make some policies within Nakuru counties and present them to the executive for then we use them to run football in Nakuru County. And I want to emphasize that in any committee that you have been appointed, please make sure you do what you do to your best, because we really our hopes in you are very high, as I said, and I want to thank even the media guys who are here, and maybe each and every football stakeholder who has attended this meeting today. And I want to thank my executive for from the time we were elected in this office, we have been working in harmony, we have been doing our things together, and we believe we do this for the next 4 years. Nakuru stakeholders are watching what we are doing, and again, I want to say that make sure you protect the face of Football Kenya Federation. Of course, we have our national office led by President Hussein, and here in Nakuru as the chair with my executive, and now you are part of this family. Wherever you go, make sure you protect the name of this group. Thank you very much. Yeah, as an office, Nakuru County, it's very sad to see that we have a stadium here in Nakuru County, and it's not helping our youth, it's not helping our football. This stadium has been here for long. The other day you saw youths going to the county government headquarter offices, and now the county government officials managed to call us. We had a meeting with them. The city manager had a meeting with us and promised that the stadium will be ready in 4 months' time. So we really call upon the county government to make sure that this has been achieved, so that our youth, our teams, we have so many teams that depend on Afra Stadium. Not only in Afra Stadium, we have other stadiums like Gilgil Stadium, Molo Stadium, Naivasha, we have a stadium that the county government should come strong and ensure that these stadiums are well renovated and maybe they are up to standard and they are ready for our youth and football clubs to use them. As the federation, we have done our part. As this office, Nakuru County, we have been in that stadium twice, inspected and gave a report and gave advice to the contractor. So even the other day, 2 weeks ago, we were in that stadium. We went around the stadium. We told them where to correct, because again, having a stadium is one thing, but now having a standard stadium is another thing. So as a federation, we are technical people. We have given our advice. If they follow our advice, then everything is okay. That stadium is a good stadium. We may upgrade it to an international stadium. But for a start, we want the stadium to be ready for our local matches, our Division 1 teams like St. Joseph, Nakuru Bucks. We have our Division 2 teams here, like Nakuru City Stars and others who want to use that stadium. And then next, we can upgrade it to the level whereby it can be used by the Premier League teams. And the stadium is almost ready. It's only that just a little effort and the stadium will be ready. Yeah, Asante. Women football is a challenge in the whole country, if not the world. So, but Nakuru County, we have done our best. Actually, if you go around and do your own research, you realize that Nakuru County is the only county among the few counties in Kenya that have women county football. But hatujafika tunakotaka kwenda, bado tunafanya mikakati. Nakuru County kuna 11 sub-counties. Tunataka committee ambayo tumechagua ya women, ikisaidia na executive, vile umesikia kwa speech yangu, wapanue mipaka sasa. Currently tumekuwa na teams from Naivasha na request kuingia kwa ligi. We have a team from Kuresoi. When we went there, it is request inataka kuingia kwa office. So we are expecting more and more teams coming on board, because now we have a very competent office. We have a very competent committee of women football, and we believe they'll do a good job and bring more and more teams on board. Once again, I want to say that Nakuru County is among the few counties with good structures of sub-county football. I think in Rift Valley we are the only. This is a program that we came up with my office in our last 4 years. We sat down as executive, decided to go all. Before we came in this office, there were no football in any of the sub-counties. So we sat down and decided to go around all 11 sub-counties. We were meeting clubs, talk to them, and ask them to give us 1 or 2 people who will coordinate with my office to run the sub-counties. I want to say confidently that we managed to achieve our goals maybe by 80%, because most of the sub-counties played their leagues well. Nakuru East played, Nakuru West played, Naivasha has played the league, Gilgil played, Kuresoi South played the league, Molo played the league, and we have awarded trophies to all those champions and promoted them to county league. So Nakuru is a well-organized county, only that there's still room for improvement. Because if you have been following our football, you realize that we dissolved the Bahati office due to some misconduct. So we are going to do a new office in Bahati, and now we have a program. We have already released a program on how we will go in each and every sub-county, talking to clubs, because if you are aware, we are ready to do sub-county elections. FKF, we have only done county election and national elections. We are waiting for sub-county elections. But now football at sub-county have to continue. So, and that is the mandate of my office with my executive, to make sure that football at sub-county level have some continuity. So we are going to do go all over 11 sub-counties. The schedule there will be shared with you, so that you can also come and listen what we talk to those teams. Then we get some people who can work with my office to make sure that leagues in sub-county are played. Kuresoi North was the only sub-county that didn't have a good leadership of sub-county league, but we are going to have a meeting there and maybe reconstitute the leadership there and make sure that it's played. I want to assure you that all our 11 sub-counties will be having bids. And when election time comes, we'll assist them to do proper elections and install their leaders, and we support them. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, your first question was concerning how do we bring in the... You see, as an office, we have been elected, and in my opening remarks, I was very clear that I'm a chairman and my executive will be serving each and every football stakeholder. We therefore welcome, by saying so, I simply meant that we have welcomed each and every club to participate in FKF leagues. FKF League, FKF is an institution that is well organized and with structures. So especially the entry point is sub-county leagues. So we welcome each and every team to come and participate in sub-county leagues. When we will be going around sub-counties, we have already done circulars to make sure that each and every person is aware that we are coming. So that teams come, we listen to them. You see, sub-county league is the entry point of football. Unlike the county or division 2 where we know this and this team are participating. Sometimes it's not easy to know which teams will be participating, for example, in Naivasha sub-county next season. So you just meet everybody, listen to them, and tell them the benefit of participating in the league, and maybe try to bring on board. So, in short, as an office, we welcome each and every team, and we don't encourage the issue of parallel leagues. You see, these were things that were being brought up by people who felt that they lost election, but they were not contested. But now, we have welcomed everybody. In these committees, we have seen people we competed with, and they are now here. We have included them in this leadership. This means that that's the spirit of inclusivity, and we want to bring everybody on board. So be assured that we will accommodate each and every team that is willing to play football. In your second question was about elections. You see, we are officials of Football Kenya Federation. Football Kenya Federation has its constitution. The constitution of Football Kenya Federation is very clear on the procedure of elections, from county to national election, then to sub-county level. Unfortunately, you see, we didn't have sub-county set up in the constitution. I remember I was among the people who are fighting for sub-counties to be included in the constitution was changed and sub-counties were included. Unfortunately, we have never had sub-county election. The last regime did not manage to have sub-county election. But Nakuru County, under my leadership, with our wisdom, we went to the ground and did sub-county leadership, and it really worked. And now some other counties are benchmarking on us. So maybe there must be a clear roadmap to make sure that all sub-counties in the country are playing leagues. Because again, when you want to do election today, there's a clear instructions under our constitution that a team must have played 2 out of the last 5 years for it to be eligible to vote. I hope you are all aware. So practically, like now in Rift Valley or Lower Rift, you will find only Nakuru County has some counties that can vote. So will you be doing, so it's a big discussion that I think our national office and our President Hussein will be doing some meetings to make sure that, and our next executive committee may do something to make sure that we have, as the chairman and this office, we are also eager to see sub-counties doing the election, having their own leaders who have their mandate and coming up with their own bank accounts, managing their activities when after elected. But you see, before election, all 11 sub-counties are under Nakuru County. It's upon us to see how football will be run in those counties. And that's what I'm doing, going around all sub-counties, making sure that everything is okay. Thank you.